Welcome back. In this video, you will be learning about string data type. In the previous videos, you have learned about int, float, double data type. Similarly, string data type is something which contains a text. If you compare with other data types, for example, like integer, double, they all contain the numeric digits. Integer contains the whole number and double contains the decimal point, right? Similarly, a string data type is represented by string, keyword, where S must be capital. If you compare with other data type, example like int, double and all, here what happens, int, double, everything would be in a lowercase, but here for string, S must be in a uppercase. So if I create a variable called as a S is of a string data type. So string contains a text or a combination of characters. Characters would be a single alphabet, right? So string contains a text or a combination of characters. It may be anything. Rahul or any of the words like Rahul 123. In such case, like even this is treated as a string. Whenever you are combining a text with a numeric digits, then even that would be treated as a string. So here, so here, S is of a string data type. Now let me try to print it. So when I try to print it, it must provide Rahul as the output. Now, for string, I have few of the default methods or static methods. How to use the static methods? I will make use of a variable yes, since I have stored Rahul under the variable yes. And here yes is a string data type. So yes dot. If you see here, it has provided many built-in functions. The first function here it is showing char function will return the value at the specified index. So here if you check, the length of this string data type yes is 5. Length will count from 1. So if you start counting every character, the length would be 5, but the index will start from 0. Length will start to count from 1. So if I type as yes dot, then if you see, like many functions are getting supported for a string. Char code, point at, like it has a many functions, concat, contains, content equal. So let us see with any of the functions. Now let me try to convert the string into uppercase. How I will convert? I will make use of a variable yes, since I have declared it, right? Yes dot to uppercase. So here I have uppercase ended with a semicolon. Now let me try to print it. Yes, here if you see, the first time what is getting printed is the initial string what we are taking. Next, when I am trying to convert it to uppercase, it is printing me the uppercase of string yes. Similarly, even I can perform some other functions. Just like it may be any other function, char at. Now, as I mentioned, index always starts with 0. If you break this, so R would be pointing towards 0. That is, 0th index will be pointing towards R and first index will be pointing towards A. Next, it is second index will be pointing towards the third character what we have is H, right? And third index would be pointing towards U. Similarly, fourth index would be pointing towards L. So this is how the index will start. But the length would be counting from 1. Now, if I want the character at the third position. Now, I want the character at third position. I have to provide the index. What is the index? It is 3. At 3, the character is U. So what I'll do? I will provide the index as 3 and I will use char at function to get the value. Right? So let me execute it. Yes, here if you see in the third in the third line, it is providing me the value. It is providing me the character of third index, right? Similarly, let us check how to find the length of this. Yes dot length function. So length would be 5. Yes, length would be 5, not 4. Always remember, length count will start from 1, but the index count will start from 0. If you see in the second statement, I have converted it to uppercase. I have converted it to uppercase, which means that here, just because I have converted it to uppercase, it doesn't mean that the original string has been affected. It does not affect the original string. Here, the variable s is getting converted to uppercase, but it is not affecting the original string. Let us see how it is. Let me try printing the original string. Yes. Here, if you see, in the first statement, I'll be printing the original string yes, which will print as Rahul. Next, it will convert the next it will convert to uppercase, right? And here it will print the character at third position and it will print the length. In the last statement, it will print the original string itself, not the uppercase, not the converted string. Here, this will create a new string, but it does not modify the existing string. For this purpose, string is immutable. Immutable means string cannot be changed. Let me run and show it. Yes, here if you see, the first two statements are printing the original value and the uppercase value has shown here. Next, it is printing the character at third index and the length. If you see, the last statement is again printing the original value of the string yes, where it is not printing the uppercase value, which means that how much ever operations you perform on string, it doesn't change. It remains unchanged. So this is about string, and always remember that strings are immutable and you can call many functions on string. In the upcoming video, you will learn about calling string methods. Till then, keep watching. Thank you.